Go. And today on the hill, J. Mack. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Akil Baddoo, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is downstairs.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The Red Sox looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Number 94 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now a chance for Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Mack back to work. Swing and a ground ball on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, Boog, playing a full season of baseball at this level is hard enough, but to do it as a two-way player, it's even more challenging. I hope fans appreciate the work he's putting in this season to make all of this happen. It's pretty special.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
That's why it's important to manage your workload as a two-way player. This season is a grind. You want to give everything for your team, but you can only do that if you're healthy and available.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Man at first, still stepping in for Boston, J. Mack.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Abreu leads off second with nobody out. Into the outfield, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think you'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Roman Anthony. Runner on the go. This to 3rd. Paredes over to 2nd, and a run scores on the double play.
1st and 3rd, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Going on.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Montgomery launched a homer in his most recent game. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. In there at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8,
No ball,
1
2 strikes.
away.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
First and second, 2 down.
Designated hitter, J. Mack.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay. Tag. Too late. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now, Roman Anthony. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And the 0-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the White Sox DH. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings through that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
2 down, base is empty. Isaac Paredes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that drops in for a strike. Paredes working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back inside Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Hard hit right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Chicago, Brendan Rodgers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Gerard Encarnacion steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Garcia over to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. So digging in, Kyle Teal. His righty-lefty splits there. Mack back to work. There's the strike.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Now here is Colson Montgomery.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Mac. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Roman.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. There goes the runner. Drips one to right. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. One down. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now batting.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. Flares it into the outfield and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
On the ground. Garcia in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
So now it's the White Sox DH. In there at the knees. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got it. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So two down now, and here is Isaac Paredes. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Robert.
And he pumps it a strike. Now, into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Making 18 strikeouts on the day.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Brendan Rodgers getting ready to hit. Rodgers having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Two outs, base is empty. Herrera Encarnacion steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. And now the DH, J. Mack. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 60 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. Mack back to work. That's to third, Devers. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. In there for strike one.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And it's even up.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Farmer into box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one missed.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Cause the